Strings are iterable, meaning you can access each character one by one. To iterate over a string means to go through the string one character at a time. There are several methods to do this. Let's look at some of them. The simplest way is to use a for loop. Item is a temporary loop variable that is used to store the current element in the sequence for each iteration of the loop. Sequence is the actual sequence that you want to iterate over. String is a sequence of Unicode characters. We can get each character of the given string in multiple ways using a for loop. Use the for loop to iterate over a string directly and get each character of the string one by one. For example, let's see how to iterate through the string greeting and print each character separated by a comma and a space. The for loop iterates over the string greeting, getting one character at a time. For each iteration, char gets one character from the string starting from the first character h and prints it. By default, end is set to new line character, which causes each subsequent print statement to begin on a new line. Use end equal to comma space to print each character followed by a comma and a space on the same line. When executed, notice that spaces and punctuations are printed because they are also characters. This approach has limitations. Index is not exposed, iterates forward only and cannot skip items. Iterate string by index using for loop. While iterating over the range of indexes using for loop, get the corresponding character at that index. In this example, the for loop is used to iterate the string and print both the index and the character at that index. The len function returns the length of the string, last index equal to length of greeting minus 1. Here, the range function generates the range of numbers from 0 to the last index of the string. Iterate the range using for loop, and for every iteration, the value of I can be used as the index. Print statement prints the index and the corresponding character at that index. In this earlier example, notice the trailing comma at the end of the last character. To remove the trailing comma after the last character, use for loop by index. Last index of the string is length of greeting minus 1. Check if index is less than the last index and only then print the comma. If it is the last index, comma is not printed. Iterate over the string by index using for loop and enumerate function. Enumerate function is used to iterate a sequence and know the index of the current item. The enumerate function takes an iterable like a string and returns it as an enumerate object. It makes the code more readable and concise compared to manually managing an index variable. It adds a counter to an iterable and returns it as an enumerate object. This object yields pairs of index element for each element in the iterable. For example, here the string greeting is passed to enumerate function and converted to a list. The list contains pairs where each pair contains the index and the character at that index. You can use enumerate in a for loop in almost the same way that you use the string. Pass the string to the enumerate function and use it in place of the string. When enumerate is used in a for loop, there are two loop variables: the count of the current iteration, the value of the item at that iteration. For example, iterate enumerate greeting using for loop. For each iteration, I is the index and char is the corresponding character at that index in the string. Iterate over the string in reverse order using for loop. You can use for loop and reversed function to iterate over the string and get each character in reverse order. Reversed function returns a reverse iterator over the elements of a sequence. When a string is passed to reversed function, it returns an iterator. Converting it to list, you can see that it gives the characters from the end of the string in reverse order. Use the for loop to iterate over the reverse iterator and print the characters in the string in reverse order. Iterate over the string by index in reverse order. Pass the generated range to reversed function and iterate it using for loop. For each iteration, you can retrieve the index of the string in reverse order. Use the retrieved index to access the corresponding character in the given string. First, the character at last index 12 is accessed, then 11 and so on up to the first character. Iterate over the string using while loop. A while loop can be used to iterate over a string by manually keeping track of the index. The while loop repeatedly executes a block of code if the specified condition is true. Let's see how to iterate the string greeting using while loop. I is initialized to the index of first character 0. The while condition is set to I less than length of greeting. Last index equal to length of greeting minus 1. This ensures the loop runs until the end of the string. Index and the corresponding character are printed using I. I is incremented by 1 to move to next character. When I equal to length of greeting, we have reached the end of the string. The while condition is false and the loop stops. You can also iterate the string in reverse order using a while loop. To get the last character, first initialize j to the index of the last character. Set the while condition to j greater than or equal to 0 so that the loop runs until the start of the string. Decrement j by 1 to move backwards through the string. First the character at index 12 is retrieved, then 11 and so on. You can also use negative indexing to iterate the string in reverse order. Negative indexing lets you access elements from the end of the string. The index of last character is minus 1 and first character is minus length of the string. You can loop through the string in reverse order using negative indexes. Initialize k equal to minus 1 to start the loop at the last character. Length of the string is equal to the absolute value of the negative index of the first character. So while condition is set to absolute value of k less than or equal to length of greeting, which ensures the loop runs until the start of the string. Decrement k by 1 to move backwards through the string. First, the last character is accessed using index minus 1 and goes backwards. We can iterate through the string in reverse order using forward facing indexes, that is 0, 1, 2, etc. First, reverse the string. We can also reverse the string using slicing. Start and stop are left blank, defaults to entire string. Step equal to minus 1. This tells Python to go backward to get reversed string. To get each character and its reversed position, use a for loop and enumerate the reverse string. Enumerate function gives you an index I that starts at 0 and increases by 1 each time. Since we are looping forward over the reversed string, the indexes I are forward facing, that is 0, 1, 2, even though the content is reversed. 0 corresponds to the last character of the original string. 12 corresponds to the first character of the original string. So the string is reversed, but the indexes are forward facing. To download practice Python file, please click on the link in the description. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel.